What's happening, you little chicken nuggets? So today I am headed to the hospital right now to go get my nose surgery. I have an MRI scheduled in 30 minutes, or a consultation for an MRI in 30 minutes. So far, I'm way behind, so we'll get this done now. So I was leaving the room and on the way to the hospital, and the thought occurred to me. The question was, I grabbed the water. I can't eat or drink anything until after the surgery, so I have to fast for 8 hours before. Surgery's at 2 o'clock, which is a very inconvenient time. And I was wondering, like, if I drink water, is it possible that you could use the restroom while you're knocked out? Like, what happens if you pee your pants in the middle of the surgery? It'd be so embarrassing. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully. So surgery is T-minus, looks like 2 hours. I'm going to be going out there around 1:30 to see the doctor and go in the OR, and I'll start getting surgery then. So yeah, my nose, it looks like this right now. Right now there's been a lot of doctor visits. There's been a lot of meeting with people. So yeah, this is what my nose looks like now. I don't know. I don't want to really show you inside my nose, but it's blocked over on the right hand side. And we'll see how it goes after this is all done. The operation should take about 2-3 hours. I'm sure I'm going to get sick after the anesthesia. I'll probably throw up a couple times, which I don't know how that's going to be with my nose being all inflamed from the operation, but hopefully it'll be all right. And then after that, I'll head to the hotel, and should be good. I'll let you guys know how that looks. All right, so we got this dope little gown on, and I'm rocking this, pretty stylish, pretty psyched about it. But yeah, we're gonna go in probably about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to the OR, and then they're gonna put me under. The cool thing that I've been doing is I've been just listening to a podcast the whole time before this operation, so kind of keep the mind busy, not thinking about everything. You don't want to be in this room, just kind of like psyching yourself out, get scared or nervous or anything like that. So fun fact, I've actually been listening to Tim Ferriss, but Joe Rogan was their guy who put me on to this, because he made a video a long time ago, like 7-8 years, about getting the surgery, and he said, you know what, just do it. It's worth it. So yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I'm doing this. So thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. So the surgery took about 2 hours. Guessing it was successful. Honestly, I just remember slowly going under and then waking up, and I feel great. The medicine that they use is actually really good. I didn't feel nauseous like I have before during anesthesia, so man, perfect, easy, no big deal. Highly recommended. And we'll see how my nose is in the next coming hours and coming days, so yeah, stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? So this is day 2 or second day after my operation, where I had a septoplasty and turbinectomy. You can hear that I'm still very nasally, but I can still breathe out of my nose. It is more clogged than it was the first day after I got the surgery, and that's mainly because I had reservations about blowing my nose. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try and knock out these 5 pro tips real quick so that you have that information, and I don't have stuff coming out of my nose before the end. So we'll go ahead and knock out. Number 1 is going to be to always wear a red shirt if you can, like Deadpool, so that if you bleed all over yourself, no one's going to really know. That's definitely a pro tip, because you might have some leakage, which in my past 2 shots, my past 2 takes of filming this video, I started to notice some coming out. So probably make sure you have some red shirt on. Number 2 is going to be to try to keep from tilting your head forward. You want to keep all that fluid away from your face, or away from the front of your face. So keeping your head leaned back as much as possible is going to be ideal. That way that you won't have any extra drainage that you don't want. Number 3 is going to be whenever you're sleeping at night, make sure to prop yourself up on like a pillow or something. So for 1, you don't roll over on your nose, and for 2, if you do roll over on your nose, you're going to get your bed sheets, your blankets, your pillow, everything all bloody. So keep yourself elevated, and keep some tissues right next to you in the middle of the night, so that if you can if you wake up or whatever and you need to wipe your nose or go treat it, you can do that with the
products that are right next to you on your nightstand or what have you. Number 4 is going to be to go see your doctor after a few days. Once you have either the packing removed, or if you have no packing, after a few days you might notice your nose is getting a little bit more clogged. I noticed that mine is definitely getting more clogged, and it's because I have reservations for blowing my nose. I don't really want to blow my nose or breathe in too heavily, so I'm being extra cautious about that. But if you go see your doctor, they'll clean it out and get rid of any excess or unnecessary junk that's in your nose. So that's going to be tip number 4. And tip number 5 is going to be to probably, I know it's kind of hard, but try to prevent yourself from smiling or making a lot of crazy facial expressions. When you're eating food, especially, make sure that you don't have to open your mouth really wide. You don't want to be eating cheeseburgers after the day after you got nose surgery, because anything that your lip does, your upper lip, if it has to move around a lot, what's going to happen is it's going to shuffle the stuff inside of your nose, and that's going to irritate it, cause it to likely bleed, and it could hinder some of the healing that's taking place. So just make sure that you have something that's going to be like thin, easy to put in your mouth, maybe even some soup or what have you. If you can drink it through a straw, you might be able to get away with that, but you don't want to be opening your mouth wide, chewing. You don't want to be laughing a lot, which is kind of hard, yeah, just stay away from all that stuff, because anything that you do that's going to irritate your nose is only going to extend the time that it takes for it to heal and get completely better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my 5 pro tips. Hopefully you learned something from this, and yeah, honestly, I wish I would have done it a lot sooner. Just stick around and I'll show you how much I paid out of pocket and how much my insurance company paid for this operation. So just a quick run through. As you can see, there are a lot of charges, a lot of stuff going on during the surgery. I think they literally charge for handing over a scalpel, to be honest. But looking at the next page, again, same thing. It's just so much stuff. This is what the grand total is. Now, for all those American people out there, you probably think that that's in US dollars, but it's not. It's actually dirhams. And it comes out to roughly $7,000. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, definitely not cheap, but out of my pocket, $0 invested. My insurance company paid for 100% of that. So again, highly recommend doing it. If you have any type of breathing issues, especially out of your nose, being able to breathe out of there is highly important. So definitely consider getting it done. Alright guys, well, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you found any of this information helpful, make sure you click the like button. And if you want to see more of my content, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.